Yes, 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 yes. We have another one. Hot Facts with Robert Reese, everyone, Monday through Friday, people. I am, let me tell you who I am. I am your California gig economy guy. We go Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., but it could go a little further for an hour if it gets a little hotter. Yes, it does all of that. And today we have a great one. We got to keep it all real. We got to keep everything way real. What's up, Kevin Hawthorne, all the way from Lakeland, Florida, in the house, baby? What's up, Kevin? You are a regular here on Hot Facts. Thank you every single day for supporting Hot Facts. Once you got a whiff of the Hot Facts, you have been here every single day, and I do thank you, Kevin Hawthorne. You got the same name as my brother. You got to respect that all day, every day. DoorDash Revolution is in the house. I want to give a shout out to every single person out there tuning in right now that is watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Okay, that is everyone watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I want to give a special shout out right now. People, I ran into a guy, looked like the regular white guy for everybody else that might, oh, it's a regular white guy. No, this was a half Indian, half Caucasian. I'm talking about Red Dot. And he says, I run with the Southsiders. But recently released from prison. And while he has been out, he says that he and a few guys have changed over their lives and what they have come together to come up with, okay, the Karma Cartel. They have come up with the Karma Cartel. And he said, do you understand what it means? I said, I completely understand what it means. He says everybody else out there says that they don't understand what it means. I understand what the Karma Cartel is all about and how they made that name. These are gentlemen that literally people, gang members, okay, gang members who figured out what real life is all about, and they have named themselves the Karma Cartel. They say, why Karma Cartel? Well, you guys can put 1 and 2 together why they still kept the name cartel. So what? Karma, the good karma, the karma that gets you what you were supposed to do in life to make everybody else understand that you did make a difference. The Karma Cartel, okay? I am literally going to be the person who was helping a member establish everything, get the word out, and make sure that people understand that they are trying to create a difference. So today will be the first day, and you will not hear anything else about it until the next moves are made. I just have to go ahead and let you know that that is what is going on. Hot Facts is going to be working with. Yes, it's going to be a great one. We're going to make sure that people do understand what real life is all about. We have a super great day today. What's up, TFT? Ricky Knight's in the building. I want to let you guys know that also, you see my Dodger shirt, you see my Dodger hat. I want to let you guys know that the very best baseball announcer of all time is Vin Scully. The greatest basketball announcer of all time is Chick Hearns. Okay? Yes. Hello, 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 hello. Shout out to my African connection out there, people. I am over there in the continent of Africa. The continent. For most of you guys who think it's a country, it's a continent, okay? Go back to third grade math and history and geography and just National Geographic. It's a continent, not a country. I got love. Big ups to the Philippines. Big up to Thailand. Big up to everyone in Asia. Big up to all my islanders. All my islanders. All of my islanders. All of them. What's up to all of my Native American people? All of my Native American homies, what's up? They are watching Hot Facts, people. I can go to Saboba and I can get free parking. I can get free parking and I can get one of them cards. Okay. I have someone that will do that for Hot Facts right now. So just know that that is something that I can do. What's up to all of that? What's up to all of that? Now today it's called Let's Keep It Real. I didn't want to put the title out there because I didn't want people to try to run and try to make up what my real title was going to be about. Let me tell you what the real title is. Woo! It's all about Kim. It's all about Kim's side money plans. It's all about Kim's side money plans. Kim had a very great live that I watched yesterday. And everyone, let's do a station identification right now. Ava, let's do a station identification. Okay, people, I just want to let you guys know that Ava, let them know who you're watching.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Thank you, Mama. See you later. Let's do it. That was a station identification from my daughter right there. My daughter is involved in my stuff. And the reason why Kim had a very great live yesterday, but she revealed some few things. I'll go into Pedro also. He went ahead and he's king hypocrite again. But Kim put up a live, and I'm gonna bring out a whole bunch of things. First of all, she did nothing wrong, but just state the truth and the facts. Okay. What Roy say? Subject for a future live. When will people quit using the past as an excuse for their bad decisions in the future? Ooh! They told me that in 1 week I can have members. They told me in 1 week I'm gonna be able to do my members thing. So literally, I would like to let you. Roy is not a member; he is part of Hot Facts. So I just want you guys to understand that this has nothing to do with Roy. Roy is a member of Hot Facts, so we're gonna do this. That's already gonna be done because he mentioned it. Okay. When my membership is on, members can actually put in for the topics of what the shows are going to be about on Hot Facts. Members can do that. Okay, so once they allow my members up, they said 1 week, then I can be able to do the member thing. With part of the memberships of part of Hot Facts, my members will be able to bring up the topics, and the members will be able to bring up the specific questions that they want to be answered during that also thing. That's what you can do as a member on Hot Facts. Not one other channel is doing that. If they do, they're going to copy it after right now. What's up, DoorDash Rick? What's up, DoorDash Rick? TFT's in the building. He said my last spark order up my tip yesterday by $5. I waited 15 minutes for her caregiver could get to get to the house and accept the signature to go ahead and do that stuff, people. You guys understand that caregivers, when you're delivering to someone's home like that, they have access and the ability to sign for those people also and to do things to help them out. A lot of you guys don't understand that. Step your game up a little bit. Step it up a little bit. Brandon Diaz. Yes, Brandon Diaz says members going to get the hottest facts. Exactly. When it's put up there, the members of Hot Facts will be able to get the hottest facts because you will have the ability to choose the topics and be able to be up there and say what you got to say. There is no other channel that is doing that. I'm just letting you guys know that that is what Hot Facts is all about. And until any of the other ones, they won't even do it. Right now, they said, no way, there's 1,000 questions for us. They will never do it, but Hot Facts will. Now, I'm going to say this right now. William Anderson in the house. Oh, I got to say this, people, and this is no slight or nothing to my man William. People, I told you guys that if you're not rocking with DoorDash Revolution and you are not rocking with Real Talk with Roy, I told you those are my guardian angels right here. And I said me and Will are, you will consider us the young ones, all right? Will was right there as far as I have these two, and he's sitting up there. He's sitting up there like I'm about to swoop down and be like, let me go ahead and bring some order here. That is what William Anderson is on my tree. There's content creators out there that have people up, but they have not even specified who they are as part of their arsenal. I'm letting you know who my people are as far as my arsenal. Also, I'm going to let you guys know that there's a lot of content creators that will not come on Hot Facts, and I'm going to let you guys know this, that all of my lives, even with Roy saying bad words, have been fully monetized. You know why? It's the subject matter and how you use your words. None of mine have been partially monetized or even put up a yellow. It's what we are talking about and bringing, which is what you guys are failing to realize. Okay? So if you are not rocking with Roy right here and rocking with DoorDash, who Flex says is Jadakiss, if you are in the hip hop realm, you know who Jadakiss is. That's who Flex says my main man Rev is. Also, I have another ace out there in the hole. Now I have two more aces in the hole. Actually, let me just be all the way correct. I have 3. TFT is a deputy not only of Hot Facts, but of I'm here to serve some food justice now. He's also his deputy. Okay? TFT can write you guys up with tickets, and Ricky Knight will tell you how it is. Okay? I'm not going to let you know the rest of my pieces and how they rock with Hot Facts. I will let you know as they come. Okay? I have people out there too. They're here every day. Now, I can tell you what I know what they do for me, but that's not for you to know. You are to know exactly. Whoo-wee. Let's just watch. All right. So what Kim Site Money Plans did was this. We'll get right into it. People are asking her questions. Hey, Kim, how about Top Dasher? Hey, Kim, what should I do about this? Hey, Kim, the offer say this and that. And guess what Kim did? Well, you know what? I have not been a top dasher at all. She had to face this fact. There is material and content and people that she cannot hit and give information to that she was not going to go ahead and do that. And I congratulate this to everyone. If you do not know what to say, do not say nothing at all. But what she said was monumental. She said, I've never been a top dasher. And then what came out of her mouth, the all the way honesty, I have never been a part of the large order program and all of this other stuff. She said, I cannot comment and tell anyone about anything about it because I never have. Now, you have content creators in this gig world who are putting in, let's teach you how to not get capped. Pedro, Cannibal, and everybody else on your crew. You guys never thought about capped until UDM was like the cap, and he talked about the cap. You never talked about cap. Now you guys are talking about cap. You're talking about being capped in your market. You're talking about being top dasher and what it can do and why people should try it. Okay. Now Pedro is talking about how the consumer dictates how much you're going to get paid. Ain't that what Hot Facts was all about? I can go up to any customer. I don't care if it's a whatever you guys say low ball order. I don't care if it's a $30 order I get. I'm going to turn that 30 into a 70. I'm going to turn that 3 into whatever it goes. Now they're talking about the consumer the consumer dictates everything. But ain't that what I'm making these people that you guys were listening to start stating the facts? What's up, Ghost 77? I'm making these people start stating the facts and the real hot facts. Richard said yesterday, it's in your name. This is the hot facts. This is hot facts. People, yes, that's why it's mine. That's why it's mine. Okay? That's why it's mine. Hot facts. They're talking about the consumer dictates everything, but then they're still talking about being creative and still no tip, no trip. But at the end of the day, the consumer is now they're saying there's only one thing, a tip and consumer. People, when are you guys going to start taking the tip out and just say consumer? Because that's who's paying your bills. Hope you guys watched my video today of quality service with the elderly, which I know for a fact I told them, I said, go watch Hot Facts. This is who I am. I broke it down to the elderly. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Pedro would have, he ain't going to say that or no one else. You know what? I say for $7, 1.5 miles, all those water bottles, I had to lift those up. That's because you're weak and puny. Now, I will go and do that and let them know here. And I not only set them up, I put them on. They had a wheel cart there. I set them up and walked them all in for that $7 for the dollar, the $7 for the 1.5 miles. Said, I don't get paid for that. If it's not doing this, no tip, no trip, no tip, no trip, no tip, no trip. That's what it is. No tip, no trip. What's up, Cody and Autumn? Hope everything was great for you yesterday, Autumn. Hope you recovered well. Dialysis is a major. No tip, no trip. No tip, no trip. I would have never stacked those waters up and put them for them. They're miserable. They're miserable. They're not going to pay me right there. They're miserable. That's what they say. And I let these people know who they are. They would not put that video up with their name behind it at all. Hot Facts did. I'm doing that every day. And I'm telling them that this is what drivers should do and everything that I do. So you know what I'm doing? I'm making sure that they know that whoever doesn't do what I do is trash. Even if they watch it on the internet by accident. He didn't do what Hot Facts did. He's trash. That's what I'm doing, people. That's what I'm doing. I'm letting people see what real service is. I'm going to tell them the real and do the do. I'm going to talk the talk and walk the walk. Roy, drink some of that Mountain Dew right there. That's what I am doing. If you guys have not understood what Hot Facts is doing, I told you guys. And I'm putting it out there so that these content creators have to change their content. Now they have to get new content because of all this other stuff, which is why Kim said, you know what, you guys are looking for me to go ahead and say this and that. You guys can't use me to say this and that because I've never hit Top Dasher. I've never even been part of the large order program. And check this out, Mr. Flex, my homie, got up there. He said, Kim, do what I did. And I talked to Flex about this. Flex said, I called and I talked to the right person that put me on the program. He said, Kim, just call, just call. You're trying to, that's a cheating way. And Kim admitted that she tried to cheat. She said, I called and they still didn't do it. You know why they still didn't do it, Kim? Because they're looking at what you do. And Kim also said this. She said, they brought my matrix right on up and told me exactly where I am, which means, people, if they brought up her ratings right then and there in Kim's side money plans, who is, I will say this right now, since Pedro is in quicksand and I keep blasting him whenever he puts out something that contradicts himself as a hypocrite, okay, can't no one just gravitate to Pedro like that? Because I'm going to fire all of my shots. I'm Doctor Strange. I'm going to appear in the universe. I got to go defeat Wanda over there. I got to do all this and battle myself to go ahead and give me the Dark Scrolls, and I'm going to go ahead and get him. That's exactly what I did. So, you know, Pedro is now being challenged by me, but in this reality right here, can't no one really follow that? Understand this, that Kim has like 4,000 subs. She passed Cannibal, who can't feed off of her because she's on the middle ground. She passed him in subs. Okay. Cannibal subs have not moved up. So guess who's the next person who has the most subs out as far as their group? If Pedro is compromised right now, you have Kim's side money plans, right? Which is why they all go over there and comment on her stuff. Since she has a following that's really, some people don't even follow the other stuff, they follow her. So they watch her. So now they have another audience, but they're feeding off of her. Don't none of those dudes ride share or none of them, they're not gaining any subs even after he went up there and got the more subs just to get monetized. They are not gaining any more subs. They are using Kim's side right there to get more interest in the thing. Well, here's where she backfired on you guys. She flat out said, I have never been a top dasher. I am not on the large order program and I cannot give you guys any information because I have not gotten there myself. So how can I teach you guys about something and tell you guys this if I have never gotten there? Woo! She separated herself real quick because hot facts is the news too. Oh, Brandon said, where's Yost Malone? Yost Malone, they used him to try to come at me to try to do something, but once I buried that Yost Malone fire, they said, well, you know what, Yost, it's like chess. They sacrificed him and I took him away just that easy. They tried to see and they didn't even see what my plan was because he was just gone. You use someone that bought subs and all this other stuff. Like, you guys did all that. Hot Facts is here to stay. Kim is the only one that really just started to she said, I cannot do it. And I'm not going to tell you guys about this. And there's no one jumping on her saying, hey, or if they did it, it's behind the scenes. Hey, Kim, how come you just didn't go up there and say what we all say? Why would she do that? Don't you know that Hot Facts is watching? He watches and dissects everything. He's going to know if I'm bluffing, and he's never even said nothing wrong to me. So why would I go ahead and try to be on that wrong side? He's talking about the honest people. So I'm not going to go against the honest people because I tell people that kindness is everything, or all, you know what she says. She says that. So why would she go against any of that and go against what she says? You guys are trying to make her go against that. That's why she's on the middle ground. And I don't hear none of you guys say, well, just go in there and just type up. Kim, and you guys don't say anything. You know why? She gets more viewers than all you guys, and you guys need her to be on your panels. You need her to come on in. You need her to do all that. But you guys are like, dang, when Hot Facts talks about her, he's not dissing. Maybe this might be a diss to you guys, and you guys might try to switch this up, but it's definitely not. She just kept it way real. It's time to keep it real. You see my title in your face. She kept it real. And people, she tried to call. She kept it real and tried to use Flex's thing to try to see if she can actually get in that program, because now the content will be able to be better because she was going to be able to get in that program to help you guys out on the way on her doing the thing. She even called and said, you know what? I tried to call and they told me that my metrics are here and I have to wait until this. If she calls the actual place and they tell her that she has to wait until this, people, don't you think that your ratings matter? This came from Kim's Side Money Plans. People fact check me. Go watch the live unless she took it down right now. Okay? What are you guys going to do when Hulkamania runs wild on you is the question. I got something right now, people. I'm about to hit the link. I got a video for Roy today, too. I'm going to hit the link. Ava, I'm making steak today. My daughter said, Daddy, you didn't make the steak yesterday. I said, I'm making the steaks right now. Let me go ahead and put this link up now. If anyone, and let me make sure that this is all the way clear for everyone watching. I am the news channel. I put up a poll yesterday and I asked, should more gig content creators come on Hot Facts? The consensus was very, very close. Vaughn 107 said yes. Explain yourself. People are understanding what Hot Facts is. Even if you are on the opposite side, you get a chance to explain yourself. Come on, Hot Facts, and quit being scary. This is the only platform for every single gig content creator, even the ones I don't like, Cannibal and Pedro, can come on here. And as long as I am the host and moderating, they can sit up here and I'll ask them a question and they can answer it without no disrespect because they know the people are watching and they have to answer it. Okay? That's what it is right there. Okay? That's what it is right there. I'm going to do this for you guys right now. Let me do this.
Please leave your message for 314.
I called Pedro. I called Pedro right now from my internet phone. He didn't answer it because he's probably watching it. And I said, let me do this. I just called Pedro from my internet phone. Now let me call Pedro from the phone that he knows is my direct line.
Please leave your
He hung up instantly. He hung up instantly. He hung up instantly. I told you guys. I told you guys he's scared. You little scary ass. I just called you from my text now and you knew it was me and you just did that. You scary. You scary. Scary. I just did that, people, so you guys can see he's scared of me. I just called Pedro. And if you want me to actually go and make a short of this right now while I'm doing, I'll do that. I just called him. I called him from an internet phone and he let it ring because he's watching me. He figured out he's calling me. Then I call him from the number that he has, my actual phone number. My actual phone number. For those of you who know Hot Facts, know that 951-451. Y'all figure out the rest. You guys know that it starts with a 451. That's my actual phone number. I just called him from that one second, called him from the other one first. I told you guys they're chicken and scared. That's why Roy said, that's why we did the video about the beef. Dude, that's why I asked the few dudes, do you like chicken or beef meat? Oh, yeah. Now people are like, oh, damn, he really did that? Pedro also said that he's going to do 25 hours a week to see how much he can make. He also said that he has this coming in from sponsorships and all of this. And no, this does not mean that I'm going to stop doing DoorDash. I'm just going to ease up because I make money in other avenues and whoop, whoop, whoop. And you guys have to understand, you can do TikTok, you can do Twitch. There's other ways. I don't do those, but you can make money those ways also. People, he's trying to run from the truth, and then he's putting in the same thing that you guys have to understand. It's about the consumer. You chicken. You chicken. What it is, Jeff? You chicken. This is hot facts, homie. I told you were not ready for my game. You were not ready for it. You were not ready for hot facts at all. When I told you your very first interview, you said, what are you doing? I said to redirect. You did not know what that meant, but as you see, I am redirecting everything, making you guys do more content. Got someone else that's here. Richard got the TMB boys doing their thing. They hit you guys from there. Now you guys are like, oh, is there a cap? Should we be doing this? Oh, the consumer is everything. You got Kim's side saying, I'm not going to answer anything because I have never reached that. That's a smart person. Because guess what's going to happen? While she's going to do what I said, the ones who have not done that, they will be able to go and do it and teach you guys, the ones that watch them, who have not been able to understand. Since you watch them, they will be able to learn from someone who has some sense. She has some sense. She is going to go and do it. She tried to cheat and call. It did not work. So she is going to do it and teach you guys and then give you guys what's really going on. And then that's what it is. That is what I said was going to happen. Now she's going to have more content to give you guys because the rest of you guys are running out of it. And you guys will not come here to at least explain yourself, to get at least a few more clips to make yourself more relevant. I'm about to drown you guys out. Rev, I see you there. What's up? This ain't about holding a grudge. See, this is what you guys got to understand. This is not holding a grudge. This is really coming up from the mud. My brother has a song. You know what I'm saying? The diamond in the rough. He coming from the concrete. He's coming up through the come up. And now I saw some trickle. Like, we can see the light a little bit. We still ain't seen no light. There is no light that's been shown at all. But what we do see is that it crumbles from the bottom. And that's all I'm saying. Started from the bottom, now I'm here. Started from the bottom. It crumbles from the bottom. This is not a grudge, but they will hear me speak all the way until the surface is hit to where they're going to say, we want to stay in the light. And then everyone's going to know that that content creator switched up everything they did because they were doing this other stuff. There's no grudge. I got to fight until I stand up from holding on the cliff like cliffhanger. I get up there and I stand up, I put my feet down, then I can look back and be like, woo. That's when, so there's no grudge. They got to get it the whole time. They had no problem beating me up the whole time. They got to feel all these uppercuts. They got to feel these uppercuts. And this is the real. Now, before I give the mic to my main man right here, Bentley Coupe, you have been called to action. This is no slight or no diss to you, but your position in the gig economy is not supposed to look at what other people are doing to then put something out and then try to say that you are a person that is trying to bring the great info to turn them into a better driver. This is where you have to be called to action and understand that that was no diss or anything. You heard it from the Rev. Now you heard it from Hot Facts. Rev, it's on you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. To all the subscribers, to all the viewers, you got a salute coming from me. I want to give shout outs to those from 18 years to 24 years old, 25 to 34 years old, 35 to 45, 45 to 54, and 55 to 64 for viewing our channels. We want to give a shout out to all the men that's looking and all the females that's looking. We want to give a shout out to the United States as well and other countries also. I have to do it because that's how we got to do it. Now, we're going to cut this short and get to the meat and potatoes. This is a call to action, ladies and gentlemen. A call to action to our gig community, call to action to all content creators. Everybody thinking that we calling you out. It's not we calling you out, but it is a call to action. There's a lot of disagreements going on. There's a lot of finger pointing going on. And there's a lot of mudslinging going on. And viewers right now are confused on what's really going on, what's happening. You know, you got different spies on different content creator channels, stirring the pot up, getting content creators to beef against one another. Now, we talked about a lot of things that's going to change the era of how content creating getting ready to be. Well, what you mean, DoorDash Revolution? If you can remember a year ago, all your iconic content creators was talking about we need more positivity. It's too much negativity. It's too much the same old content. A lot of ranting and raving about problems. You know, a lot of that stemmed from Reddit groups, Facebook groups, and other groups. So what I want you to understand today, ladies and gentlemen, there's a renovation process going on in this era of creating content. What you mean a renovation process? Before you can actually remodel a building, you have to bring in the demolition crew to tear down the things that's not valuable anymore, to tear down the things to improve a building, even if you got to tear it all the way down to the foundation and rebuild a different structure or new structure, so to speak. Now, these content creators never been challenged on this level of bringing out the best content that they ever have done in their career. You know, there's different type of content creators. You got influencers, mentors, and leaders. Now, what's going on is a lot of judgment going on, being passed on different people that have different views on how they see how we make money. We had the cherry picking movement, which is still up today. Now we got the top dasher movement, which is ruffling the feathers of everybody. And I'm gonna tell you why in a few seconds. And we got the revolution movement. That's not talking about the DoorDash revolution. It is a movement itself where it's going to revolutionize the mindset of people. I advise that you look at the last episode that I had just put out about the deep red dispatch system at Bentley Coupe. And I want to set the record straight with everyone today that it wasn't shots fired at Bentley. But I had to let it be made known and be put on notice that Bentley discovered this truth from the message that I was putting out. Now, I can't take credit for it because it came from Kim's Tech Randomness. Now, how did we discover this truth? It was a question. And I wanted an answer for that question. And I wanted to find out, was there any content creators that was on this level to answer this question? And it wasn't nothing but one at that time. That was Kim Tech Randomness. She talked about the deep red dispatch system. She talked about where to find it. Okay. So what I did was put on public notice of information that could help assist you on how you make your money. I didn't say this is the way you should do it, but all I did was turn on a light in a dark room. Now you can see the things inside the room. All right. Now it's up to you to rearrange the things in the room. I done told you so many times. Now, the call to action is that we have to give recognition to those who inspire us to bring this message. And I call to action all content creators that if another content creator inspired you to come out with your content, why don't you just do the best business etiquette and respect to that person or that subscriber or that viewer that put comments down below that inspired you and gave you inspiration to bring out your content? Okay. Now we got 3 groups. It's actually 5 in the gig community. One I call the snake pit, one I call the syndicate, one I call the lion's den. I've been in all 3 of those groups, which is different live panels and channels. Now, Flex Live was a good live. I think that's where we needed to start to break the ground so we can come on the common agreement of, okay, let's start addressing the problems that we are facing in the gig community. And problem number 1 is the negativity, which was last year. You guys was the ones that pointed it out, but yet you guys were the ones that was also the culprit of it. Mudslinging was going on then. Okay. Now, how do we address this problem? First, you got to identify the problem. It starts with our influencers, our leaders, our mentor in the gig community. All right.
Rev,
So
Rev,
those,
Rev,
okay,
Rev,
go
Rev.
ahead. Go ahead.
Let me let you answer this.
Go ahead.
Now, you said
Go ahead.
influencers, you said leaders, you said influencers,
Mm-hmm.
you said leaders, and what
Mm-hmm.
was the other one? What was the other one
Mentors,
there? Because
mentors,
okay, the mentors.
mentors.
Now, if I can have you, I want you to continue to do what you're doing, but I want you from your vision, from what you have seen. Can you break down the influencers, the mentors, and the leaders? Some of the ones that you know right now in the gig
And to,
world, can you break them down so that because there's some people watching right now who are watching because they're watching for the first time and they're understanding about what Hot Facts is all about. So if they're watching, but they may have someone in their region that they may be closer to and they may identify with them right now. So can you specify what a leader, a mentor, and go ahead, influencer?
okay, we probably have more influencers in our gig community than it is leaders and mentors and teachers. Sometimes they get a misconception of putting them all in a melting pot. So I can give example of one content creator that is an influencer. He done great things, on the platform will be UDM. I look at him that fits in the category of being an influencer because a lot of people have seen the things that he done in the past, and if a new topic come up or any new creator come up, and if he voices his opinion or perspective on it, you would have a large majority of people will gravitate to him. That's what I call an influencer. Mentorship is helping people along the way. You give out information that they can relate to, you touching on the problems that they going through, and you just mentoring them through, okay, these are the steps on how we take care of the things in life. Now, in the gig community, it's about money. You know, what I often hear about before I go to leadership, the complaints about gas, the complaints about mileage. Okay, if that was a big concern, why did you get in the gig economy in the first place? Why did you become a gig worker in the first place if you worried about the wear and tear on your car and miles and gas? That comes with the territory. I don't care how you try to cut shortcuts, how you try to keep from using that much miles that you use, we still the miles going to double anyway. All right, let's start with leadership. What leaders do, they able to identify the character of the human being. Okay, they learn to be good followers coming up of leaders that were mentors to them. Well, what you mean by that? They learn the character of the human behavior, human personality, and human attitudes. They know how to bring people together, okay, together to come in the consensus of a common goal or a movement that we must build a community in unity.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
So you got a leadership role in doing it because you got many skill sets, many talents, many expertise of studies that you have done, and you have your way of bringing people together. Now, if that isn't true, I wouldn't be here today. Then you're able to identify the people that, okay, these are the people that needs to come together and know how to bring people or summon them to a call of action, that we need to address these problems, address these differences, and address these concerns so we can help our viewers. That's what leaders do. Leaders put a responsibility of accountability upon himself or her. Leaders take the accountability for responsibility upon him or herself. That's one thing I like what Kim did on her live. Now, I look at her as a leader, and people may agree and disagree, but she knows what's going on in our community. She knows her boundaries, she knows her strength, she knows her weakness. Okay. A leader has to be open-minded as well to new ideas, willing to go the extra mile that other people won't go.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that, okay, everybody that is on the ship, I got to make sure they get off safely. I want to get off safely as well, but I may go down with the ship, so to speak. Now, with that in mind, it's a change, it's an error, and all of that. Somebody might say, well, Revolution, why you didn't put yourself in that pot? Oh, I'm in there. I just didn't want to toot my horn or make people think, okay, he think he's this, who died and left him in charge.
Well, let me stop you
Okay.
right there and put your pause real quick on that speed bump, people. And I'm gonna answer that. If you guys did not hear what I said when I started this, and I did it a day or two ago, I said if you not rocking with Roy over here, and you not rocking with DoorDash right here, people, that is what it is. And people say, why'd you pick them two? You gotta understand. If I'm a rock in between a hard place, I would want to be between them two. Cause my decision, I'm gonna get the all the way truth on what the hell I'm supposed to do. And I'm gonna leave it there. Go ahead, Rev.
And that's the call to action. And this reason why we're doing this live today, to set the record straight, because of the negative Nancy's and Battle Bobs that lurk on these different channels, lurk on these different lives. They go back to the content creator of their choice. And if you even whisper their name, they will take your words out of context and want to stir the pot up so it can be drama in the scene. You see, now you got content creators want to go off on one another. Well, man, you said this about me. Man, you said that about me. Now I'm getting ready to use myself for an example. Now, if I claim to be a leader, then I got to face the music and face the beat of the drummer. Well, what you mean by that is I'm going to use myself as an example because I went on a live. And I'm going to say what I'm getting ready to say today was the same thing I said that day. And if I can't do it, then I need to get off your set right now, brother, and go in another direction. You feel what I'm saying? Now, what happened was when I was on Flex Live, I talked about deliver that. And I talked about the message that hurt my market. Now, he may not have done it intentionally. I don't believe that he done it intentionally because he was trying to help people. Well, who you talking about? I'm talking about you to him. Okay, so these was the words that I said. I named 5 cities that had 5 content creators in them. Well, why did you do that? The message is we got a smaller market here. And everybody mimic everything that they see these content creators are doing. A lot of people and subscribers did not know who they were until my channel started suggesting these are the people to watch. Once you get up in the SEO rankings and all of that, your content is going to suggest others' content. And I want my viewers and subscribers to see these people. That's the reason why I hold them accountable as well as myself, not to give misleading information to them. Now, back to the story of what I'm talking about. So I addressed them and said, if my market dry up, I'm coming to your city. I'm going to collect that money and bring it back to Tennessee and Mississippi and Arkansas. I meant that because that message reflected on my market. Even though I don't believe he did that maliciously, I don't believe he did that intentionally. All right, a lot of people was throwing bullets at the DoorDash revolution because of his message. I dig it, I understand that. But are we solving problems? We was trying to battle with each other's mindset on this is the way you're supposed to make $6,000 a month. This is the way you make $500 a day. All of that's good and dandy. But what they left out the picture is we had a pandemic. We had a pandemic. Everybody got spoiled. All right. That money had astronomical numbers to it. Now everybody talking about a slowdown. It's not a slowdown. What happened was that people wasn't locked in anymore. Feel like they was handcuffed and I got to give $50 tip to get my food at 9 o'clock at night, to get my food at 11 o'clock at night. Now, if we are talking about the marketplace platform of DoorDash, we need to look at the customer app, the restaurant app, the Dasher app. So we address situations in our videos about those marketplaces. Now, how can I, as a content creator, as a driver, talk about no tip, no trip when I don't have the full story? I'm only giving you a part of the story. Now, have you ever been a customer yourself ordering off the app? I did. I did it for a whole year because of my automobile accidents and stuff. So as a driver, I can speak on a customer perspective. Now, as a customer being a driver, I can speak from a driver perspective as a customer, if that makes any sense. Why would you just sit here and do a platform just on one-sided view when there's 360 degrees, not just 180 degrees. This is the call to action that I'm bringing, not only me, yourself, Roy, Big Will, Mr. Flex, ACP, and others. Now, how do we bridge the gap? By addressing our egos. How do we bridge the gap? By coming together, doing a panel, coming together, coming to a consensus of agreement. Talk about this DoorDash. We can start with the DoorDash, Big Red dispatch system. Now, UDM said that in his episode there, when he was doing it, that it shouldn't be nothing else said. It should end right here. I disagree. There's more to that information than what I have revealed, more than what Bentley have revealed, more than UDM have revealed. Why we can't go to the general public as we do these panels and they ask questions, and we be able to answer it to the best of our ability. Now, if I don't know the answer, I need to say I don't know the answer. I need to do a little bit more research. There's nothing wrong with that. Make sure you get your facts straight. You see, right now, we in the demolition phase of what's going to be some of the greatest content ever being put out in the history of Gig 2 community. Keep watching these videos. Keep watching HotFacts. Keep watching Minds. Keep watching UDM. Keep watching DoorDash not Dad, but Diaries. Keep watching, and many others. But we got to come together now. It's time to come together. It's time to get the message out there. I named Charlotte, North Carolina. If I felt it was a message that, because see, majority of my viewers and subscribers listen to Bentley. They say, man, we don't listen to nobody but Bentley. Now they know about HotFacts. Now they know about UDM. Now they know about Pedro. Okay, they looking at us as mentors. They look at certain ones as leaders. Now the leaders got to step up and step out and bring everybody together. And people going to know who they are. People going to know who the mentors are. People going to know who the influencers are. That's bringing people together. Because if you're brand new to the game, I want you to succeed. If you're brand new to the game, I want to bring information that's going to help you. Now, we're not just talking about having a channel for drivers only. We want to welcome the customer community. You want to know why the customer community don't want to come in? Because we bash them to deckgum hard with our narrow-minded point of view, with our closed-minded concepts. Ladies and gentlemen, check out that video I put out about the deep red dispatch system at DoorDash Diary. It wasn't just for him to call to action. It was for all of us. I talk about an open mind concept. I talk about a closed-minded concept. People that are closed-minded think they're actually open-minded. People that is closed-minded will hold a closed-minded views and opinions and will take it to the grave, ladies and gentlemen. That means they'll go down fight. Now, I want to touch something on this cherry picking movement. That's going to make a lot of cherry pickers mad, but I couldn't talk about it if I'd never been one. Check that out. That's why I did my case study and still going on now. And I'm cherry picking my way to top dash, but I'm catching it from all kind of corners. Now, the cherry picking movement itself, people don't discuss about dirty cherry picking. What do you mean dirty cherry picking? I'm going to tell you what I mean right now. A lot of you already know what I'm getting ready to go with this. Dirty cherry picking is, okay, we get a group or team. We crash this market. We crash this zone. Every bad offer we get, we're going to pitch it to these top dashers. Because they're already pre-programmed. I got to take everything. I got to take everything. Okay. When we do that, I don't care how you decline. I'm saying something here. I don't care how much you decline. This is how this thing works. Now, once you receive that offer, now offer that what's coming to you, bypass you and go to that next drop. That's a dirty tactic and that's a dirty technique. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a
And I'm gonna
cherry
tell you
picker
guys.
that can talk.
Rev, let me tell these people I am guilty of that today. Because while on the phone with Revolution, my phone was on by accident, and I said, "Oh, my phone is on. I don't want this order." I said, "Babe, I declined the order, messed up my thing, and my wife got it." So, bam, people, I told y'all I'd do that too. So that ain't no secret. Go ahead.
We all guilty of it, include myself. See, that's the reason why I can speak on these things. See, all the way, keeping it real. I've been guilty of dirty cherry picking as well. You see, I'm not gonna say I'm one of the best of them, but I'm guilty of it. I was gonna put out an episode, but all of this stuff was going on, mudslinging and all of that. I had to postpone my episodes and address what the community needed. You see, sometimes you gotta sacrifice yourself for a minute and help the community. That's what leaders do. I remember UDM said that I was just all in my, my content. I was just in my content. I understand that. I could relate with him on that. I'm the same way. I brainstorm so hard that I can't continue driving. I got to pull over to the side. Oh, it's going to be an 18-car pilot down the street here. You know, I always have been that way ever since 16. I was the guy that wanted to know why a black cow that eat green grass can churn yellow butter and produce white milk. I have questions and they need to be answered. Now, what I'm saying today, ladies and gentlemen, it is a call to action in revolutionizing the way we think and the way we view things. Everybody got bills they got to pay. Everybody got to put food on their families' cherry picking. Then tell me there's nothing wrong with me getting a gun, going right over here, rob somebody and take their money. Catch what I'm saying? Catch the analogy that I'm saying. We can make money without hurting others. You see what I'm saying? Then we brag about it. I came from a community. We got nothing but cherry pickers and we got nothing but top dashers. Now, I could pull up some information right now, but I'm going to paraphrase what this leader said about cherry picking. He said that when it comes to the masses, everybody can't have this information. Because if everybody have this information, you see, then it won't work. Think about it for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is not no grudge against nobody. It's
Yeah.
exposing.
Let me I just saw
Go ahead.
that and I just clicked that. I don't know. No one's talking about sub counts. And let's clarify this right now. There's no one talking about sub counts. And
Nope,
I
not at
gotta
all.
answer this. I gotta answer this
Go ahead, brother.
because right now, yesterday, when I like Flex figured it out, all you gotta do is hit the link. But I have rules that are set up, people. I know where my channel is going to grow, and I know that what I have to put in place now. I said the hot dog cart outside before it's a brick and mortar, he has to be that hot dog cart outside. When I explained on how the super chat is going to work to make sure that if someone really has a question that they really want to get answered by the people on the panel, you super chat that. I was told that your channel's not big enough. Why does my channel have to be big enough for me to establish the rules for where I know where it's going to be so that everyone has order when you're coming on my channel? We're not talking about sub counts. My channel don't have to be that big for me to have rules so that people understand what's really going on. That's what people get caught up in, sub counts. Pedro's got all the sub counts, and I whoop his ass every day. And I write them on his comments so he makes so that he sees them, and then he rechanges his videos. And I said, I don't care about 20,000 subscribers, 24,000 subscribers when I only had 300. I don't care about sub counts. And if someone looks at sub counts, yes, someone will say, well, there's a lot of subs. I'll look at that channel for 30 more seconds than what I normally would do. That's 30 seconds only. Who cares about sub counts? The real is the real. And that's why this title here today is what it is. Keep going, Rev.
Now, I'm a cherry picker. Get it through your skulls, people. I am a cherry picker. I know there are several ways how to cherry pick. We talk about dirty multi-apping. We talk about dirty apping. We must also talk about dirty cherry picking. Now, did I say everybody do dirty cherry picking? No. Now, the ones that's lashing back at me must be guilty of it. I already told you I've been guilty of it. Okay? I'm not talking in circles. Catch what I'm saying. If you guilty of it, I'm talking to you. All right? Now, if you got facts to bag up that you can have a debate with me, then we can do it on my channel. You won't win. I'm going to tell you that now. That's why I did a case study, and I'm still doing it for the rest of this year. So, preferential treatment and status that top dashers used to have, they don't have it anymore. Why you think it's so much anger out here? Because they don't want top dashers to be able to be cherry pickers also. It will level the playing field. Yeah, I got bills to pay too, but I'm gonna do it the right way. And when I said that to rob a person, I didn't say murder a person. That's what I mean about closed minded people. They will twist your words out of context and try to manipulate you and second guessing what you're saying. Man, I'm one of the best when it comes to English language on how to present my language. Now we can break out dictionaries and everything, and I can break it down. Now I want you to understand what I'm saying. Understand it clearly. I said demolition phase, and that's what's going on right now. That's why we're having all the mudslinging, because people don't want that what you call unfair advantage being taken from them. They feel threatened. That's the reason why I didn't got to that point to where it's so dirty. They're using a GPS jamming signal so they can hide their location, so they can do this dirty apping and dirty multi-app. I know what I'm talking about. I'm around with some of the dirtiest players in the game in the city here. Memphis not slow as you people think it is. All right. So yes, I can speak on it because I done been on both sides of the playing field. I can speak on it because I've been through the trenches. Now, our problem is we don't want to identify the truth because some of us is guilty of it. I understand that. I dig that. This is not judging you. It's just putting the problems out here. Now, how do we address these problems? Then once we address them, how do we bring solution to these problems, people? I can still make money. You see what I'm saying? That's just like if I was eating off that fruit tree right there, and then I'm finna end what I gotta say. Now, I can eat off that fruit tree every day, or I can snatch every fruit off that tree and cut that tree down so nobody else would eat it. Now, would that be right for society? Oh, you talking to the right guys, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to put it out on my channel as well. And if you want to call me out or challenge me, then the challenge should be for the call to action on how we can educate people, how to treat customers right. Feel what I'm saying? How to go in here in these restaurants and know how to conduct ourselves there. After I done cherry picked and sit in the parking lot for an hour, now I'm going in here trying to rush the people because I'm 10 minutes early, acting a fool, telling them I need my food right now, or I'm going to hold that hostage while I'm multi-app. Okay, I'm keeping it real. I'm exposing some stuff. So if it's stepping on some toes and touching some toes, and if it's making you angry, then this is the message that's beginning to work for you. You see? So don't go around here trying to down another group, because they look at Top Dasher as a program, not a title. Okay? Cherry picking is also a program that drivers have figured out a way to maximize their earnings. I get it. I understand it. I cherry pick. But I'm not finna sit here and say, okay, this young man trying to provide food for his son. He's living homeless, but he's out here dashing. I'm going to give him the worst order. That's being low down people and is being greedy. A lot of us living above our means. A lot of us trying to keep up with the Joneses, but still keeping up with ourselves. Now, I'm done with it, and I'm through with it, and I done said it, and it is done. This is the beginning of a new era of content that's going to be the best content coming from the best content creators we got in the community. And I give you a salute, and I'm done.
Whew, and I don't know if you guys understood. See, all of that was, and there was a lot there that it made even cherry pickers upset. It made top dashers upset. It was a lot there that made a lot of people upset. But here is what you guys are just taking this. The things you are getting upset about are on the surface. KRS-One said, visualize wealth, make your worldview bigger. Visualize wealth and put yourselves in the picture. That's what he does. You guys are not understanding. You guys are hearing something, but you guys got to understand. And like my man TFT said, I'm a cherry picker and a top dasher. And I'm not going to go into any detail about that. Because if you do this and you're doing it to make the most you can, you got to understand how you can do that. And can't no one else tell you that. Flex, Mr. Flex, much respect. You on the mic. What's up?
I don't know why you said when you try to call it's cheating. I don't know why you say that.
Oh, all right. No, see, and this is why I like Flex people. No, Flex didn't waste no time. Flex didn't waste no time. Flex said, "Hold up, Rob." He said, "I don't look." Flex didn't come in and smile or nothing. He just said, "I don't know why you say this." All right, Flex, I'll tell you why it's cheating. Flex people, this is why it's hot facts. He said, "I'm going right in with that." This is why I call that cheating, Flex, because as Kim side tried to. As Kim side,
you should read off the requirements.
No. But listen, if someone tried to call and they brought up their metrics and they told them they had to wait, if someone gets it and they go ahead and do it the right way, and someone tries to call to find the right person to put it on their thing, that's cheating. That's what I say it is.
Is the app works perfectly or no?
We're not talking about the app. We're talking about being on a large program.
Jesus fucking Christ, Robert. Stop quit playing games.
I'm not playing.
What is the requirements to get on a large order program?
Well, it's whatever DoorDash says you have to do.
Okay,
and
so
if they're not giving it to everyone, everyone's not hitting it.
So whatever DoorDash says, right?
Right.
Technically, most of the drivers should be on the program because most of the drivers qualified for the program. It's the program is broken. They're not sending it to them. So
okay,
if your stats,
what's the program, Flex? What's the program? And explain how every driver should be on the large order program, pizza program, and
if you're qualified, if you're qualified, you should.
What are the
call and
qualifications for
ask
each
them.
one?
You should. Then how come they say? How come some of those agents say, "Oh yeah, you do qualify"? Oh yeah,
Because
you
they're
do
just
qualify.
Flex. I ran the call center. We hire crackheads. We hire people that
I
are in
don't,
halfway houses.
dude.
We got
The other
people.
day,
No, no,
the
no,
other
no,
day, I
no,
found
no.
out you don't
Listen.
even do DoorDash.
No,
I found
you're
out you don't
talking
even do
about reps
DoorDash.
in
Why
the
you
call
saying it,
center.
dude?
Flex, you're talking about representatives in the call center.
No
I'm
shit.
speaking about that.
Those are the
All right, no,
people
no, no,
that
no,
put you
no. We're
on the
talking about
program, bro.
representatives in the call center. I ran them. Let me tell you who works in call centers. He puts a
You ran the
headset.
DoorDash call center?
No, you're not. All right, look, see, this is what you're not understanding, Flex.
Did you run the DoorDash call center?
Look, Flex, just listen. Listen to this. When you like one call center, Flex, can have 20 different operations that they are running.
No
And they
shit.
run
That's
them.
why.
No,
That's
no, no,
why. That's why I
listen.
said.
No, just
That's why I
listen.
said call and ask to
Flex,
speak
just
to a
listen.
supervisor. But you said
All right,
that's
let me push
cheating.
mute. Let me push mute. For those of you who do not understand that when you call a call center now, you have one call center that could have like 20 accounts. And those 20 accounts, they're going to have different people on individual headsets that only get those accounts. Okay. Then they may switch it up and say, hey, I need 5 more people to help out here on this account. And then they go help on the account. Now, these people are come from halfway houses. They just got out. They have to read a script. A lot of them understand that I'm not good at reading that script. I'm good at just talking to someone to get them off the phone. A lot of them are just good at that. Most of them don't even know what the hell they are talking about. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. Most
Dude, are
of
you
them.
serious?
I am serious because I run them. Most people don't know what the hell they're talking about, which is why you said, let me
You
try
run
to call
DoorDash call
someone that'll
center.
get it done. Look,
You
you
run
said, let me try
DoorDash
to.
call center.
You don't unmute, Flex. He said, let me call someone to see if I can get it done. And if you get in contact with the right person, they will get it done. That person that you're trying to get in contact with is not really trying to talk to you on the phone and they got rid of you. You did not do what they wanted to do. It's not the people on the call center's job to know your qualifications and just to put you there. That's not their thing. You have that ability in your phone. Their job is just to answer calls and say, well, hey, it shows up, you're this type of driver, you did this, it shows up the GPS, and then check this out. You know what? I'm not one of the call center reps that understand the money thing. Let me send you over here. Guess what they did? The person sends right next to them. They send them right there because that person understands and they are part of, let me answer the money program and doing that. They all don't do the same thing. So what I'm saying, that is cheating by not doing what it says to do, which is why people like me, it's like the student loan thing. You got
Bro,
people.
what does it say to do? You don't even know what it says to do, bro.
You got people that say that you got people that literally are upset that the student loan thing is what it is,
Bro,
right?
I'm
Because
sorry. I'm sorry. You don't want to
you
hear
got
me.
people that paid all of
Robert,
their
you don't want to hear me, bro.
I gotta remove Flex really quick, people. I had to. We got people. He just disappeared. I gotta remove him. You got people, and I'm breaking this down all the way. You got people who are mad about the people that are not having to pay student loans because they have to really go ahead and pay those things. Now, am I upset with those people for being mad? No, this new thing is what it is. But let me tell you guys this, they are trying to make and correct the drivers from doing bad stuff. They want more drivers to do what they want them to do. Then you can get that. If you just, and you got up there on Kim's thing yesterday and said, Kim, I'm telling you, it's just you got to keep calling back. Just call back until you get the right one. Why do you, and that's hours of sitting on the phone. Why don't you just go ahead and take the orders and get it right and let them give it to you? That's what I'm saying, Flex. That is cheating. Let me tell you this. Let me give you another example, Flex. I am a fitness specialist. People pull up TTMATBF. Go look at me on my Facebook. I am a well-known personal trainer. This is like me having someone say, you know what, your training and everything, your results that you got on people don't work. If I just call someone and they gave me a pill, that's all you need. That's the exact same thing you were saying. You told her to call and talk to a different person. All right. You did that and she tried it and failed. You know why they told her you cannot do it? And she said they looked at my metrics and told me where I am. Why would they look at her metrics and tell her where she is if that stuff does not matter? And if you try to get people to waste the lines to really handle orders, to call in, to try to get me on these large order programs, when you really are trying to call because this is happening with the merchant, you are a reason for the backup in the phone thing why you can't get through to someone that's really trying to help. You're trying to get people to say, hey, I'm not getting no good orders. I have a bad acceptance rate and I have an 80% completion rate. And even though all this stuff, you need to put me on this. Why the hell would I put you on that? Gee, if I knew you're about to skip houses flex, I wouldn't hire you to go put flyers on every door, even though you're not talking to one. You're gonna say, you know what? I'm not gonna walk to that house. I just don't want to. The next guy will put down 2 instead of me. What the hell? That's what it is. I can't hire you as a business person if that's the way you're trying to do your thing. And it's cheating if you try. You get people that will literally go online to figure out, hey, you know what? I can't pass this cert test. Let me go pay to see if I can find the answers and go do it so I can get certified. You got people like that. You cheated. You're a cheater. And calling constantly to try to figure out who can I talk to put me on a program when they give you the opportunity straight from jump. You start off, everyone starts off with the A at school. Everyone starts off with the A. Can you keep your A? Everyone starts off with an A. You start off with an A. Hey, class, this week we're working on this. Guess what program this is? Guess what, class? Next week we're working on this. Everyone in the first 4 weeks, you guys are all in these 4 programs here. After the first 4 weeks, you guys are not going to be in a program if you guys don't have this. And guess what the other kids do? How are you still in the program? I turn in my damn homework, you idiot. The hell wrong with you? The hell wrong with you? That's called cheating if you don't go through that.
All right, hold up, Reese. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, Reese. Hold up, Reese. Hold up, Reese. Reese, hold up. I got an idea. I know how to solve this problem. I'm gonna do the various ways of cherry picking, and I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna do it on my video.
Okay.
Nobody has done it. I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna do the various ones. I'm gonna do each one for each video. That's what I'm gonna do. You know, I know people right now angry. I
Angry at
understand it.
me for saying, first of all, they're angry because I'm saying calling in is cheating. Whoever feels that calling in and not doing the work that everybody else has to do to get there, you're a cheater. If you take D-ball, and people, let me tell you about the workout stuff. If you go and get calf implants, you go get the stuff for your abs. You go take if you're a woman, you take the fat out of here and try to put it in my butt. Oh, you're a cheater, you idiot. You're a cheater. If you go take D-ball and I can go into all the stuff that these dudes take. I can go into the HGH and everything and break you down on how they do the thing. They're cheating, but they're walking around the gym. Hey, I work out like this. You do this and that, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, that person's cool." He does, and you don't know it's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. You can't just call and say, "Add me on this." Well, you guys didn't add me on. Well, yes, they did. They started you off with it. It was your decision not to keep it up. What the hell? If you give your kid a car and you say, "Here's your car," he don't
All
put
right,
no
Reese.
oil in it, don't do nothing else like that. His car is gonna fail. He and if he says, "Well, I ain't got to go work on my car. I'm gonna just go have my dad do it." That's cheating. The boy got to understand what he's doing.
I'm with you on that, brother. There's various ways of cheating, and a lot of these people know they doing it the wrong way. They don't care. They just care about their money. I understand that. I get that. But you heard not economy of how we make our money too. Customers already told me why they didn't stop giving tips and all of that. We're gonna start showing proof, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna hear it from another side and another perspective on how the things that we do reflect on others. You see what I'm saying? It's also going to reflect in our pockets. Now the
Hold up,
large orders.
Hold up, Rev. Let me say this,
Okay.
Flex. I took you off the camera. I did not kick you from the studio. You removed yourself from the studio. I took you off screen. I kept hitting mute, and you kept trying to interrupt me. We got to give people the respect here on Hot Facts. I took you off the camera because you kept hitting unmute while I was speaking, and when I took you off the cam, you took yourself out of the whole thing. Okay? That's what that was. For everyone else that wants to know, I did not kick Flex out of my studio. I removed him from the screen. His picture was still down there on the bottom. Okay. So I just want all you guys, so don't you guys think that they're trying to make a beef between Hot Facts and Flex. Okay. I got to say that right now. Okay. So I just have to say
It's
that.
not gonna happen. We gonna have to get together. We gonna have to come to a consensus, whether it's on the panel, whether it's behind the scene. All of us gonna need to talk. We're gonna need to talk. We're gonna need to address these issues. Now, in smaller markets, it is affecting our market. It really is. It's affecting our market in smaller markets. I'm dealing with the dirtiest players in the game in my market. Okay. I know the effect that it's doing in the market. It's even hurting them also, to where we got to schedule blocks. You see what I'm saying? 30-minute blocks, an hour block. People, you can't tell me nothing about the experience I'm going through unless you're going through my experience. Let's get that straight first and foremost. I'm talking about the experience that I'm going through in my market. Okay? Listen good. I'm trying to solve a problem right now that you guys don't see get ready to develop in the future. All right. DoorDash lost a contract with who? Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
That'll all be an eye opener for us, ladies and gentlemen. You got a lot of the young folks. You got some that are very disciplined. They care about what they're doing. You know, that's what they do. You got others just say, I'm just trying to make my money to support my habit. That's two different mindsets right there. Okay. A person just care about making their money. Another one care about making their money, but they want to give quality service as well as make their money. That's the difference. What quality service does is, as well as you make your money, it keep the money circulating for the rest of us drivers, especially the ones that are full-time. That's why I don't understand why the full-time drivers are tripping with me. But then I do. Now I got to give a shout out to Sin City's Delivery and the TMB boys. You know what I'm saying? They got attacked. And Sin City was on a live, and he gave me a shout out. I thank him for it. I appreciate him for it. And I'm letting him know he's not in this thing by himself. I relate to the problems that we face every day. And that's the content that I put out. You see, when others try to discredit your content by using their YouTube authority, get ready for me to come knocking on your door. And I'm not talking about literally. I'm talking about right here on the set here. And I'm going to set the record straight. So the call to action is changing our mindsets, ladies and gentlemen, from being so greedy and selfish, and we don't care about nobody but ourselves. That's what I'm putting in check. If that make you upset, so be it. But you know it's the truth too. You know it's the truth. You see, that's all I'm letting everybody know. There's going to be disagreements. It's going to be.
That's what he.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, Flex. I saw it, Flex. You gotta ain't nobody holding on to Pedro's Dukes. He don't have no models. He don't have no models. He don't have any of those. He don't have any of those. So let's go ahead and talk about let's talk about these Pedro Dukes. Ain't no one holding on to his stuff. What I'm telling you is that I am making him loosen up that grip. Ain't nobody holding on to Pedro Dukes. What are we holding on to? I didn't even know who he was. In almost 7 months, you guys were seeing it crumble. So before I came in here, was I holding his dukes when I didn't know? Or did I come in here to fight? What the hell am I doing? Holding dukes or throwing uppercuts? You got to understand what the hell I'm doing. He's the spokesperson. I'm taking him out first. Start with the biggest one.
Reese, Well, Reese, we thank you for what you do, brother. You know we got you back. You know, I understand how it feels when teams be at odds, even your own team and stuff. I'm not saying that's happening here. I'm sending a message out to Sin City because I hope they team stay tight knit like they are. My team done busted up 3 times. There's only one team left because of these different views right here, you know, and everything, these disagreements and all of that. It broke up friendship and all of that. And, you know, it's a terrible thing when it gets to that level. So I had to try to separate the team and separate myself so it wouldn't be any more news stories being put out here. Memphis is crazy here. You know, things happen to delivery drivers, things happening all over our world. But people, we got to start quit being selfish and talk about we don't care nothing about being in this world, but about numero uno. It's more than numero uno in the world. That's why we got so many problems in our world, because we got so many people that don't care. See, now I'm gonna leave you with that. I gotta go do some orders, brother, and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I thank you for bringing me to your show once again. I thank you for inviting me to be on your team. Don't let nobody get you out of character. You
Oh
see what I'm
no,
saying?
this is all
Stand
good,
for
but
what you believe in.
you gotta understand these dudes. Rev, I get you all the way. Rev is my homie, but we gotta understand. Some people just gotta understand, man. Some people just got to understand that when you are
Right.
I'm old school, man. What I want and I want my level to be, I want to make sure that I accomplish those objectives on the list. I don't want to be skipping things because I'm going to be missing lessons on me getting that. That is what that's me.
Right.
That's not everyone else. That's me. Okay.
Right.
So that's why I am offended when
I
I hear
understand.
someone is trying to call in to get what somebody else got. That is the whole thing. And whoever else don't understand what the hell I'm saying, then I
And
don't
you
know.
and you supposed to be.
Yeah. So
And you supposed to
and
be. And you supposed to be, bro. This is your channel. You supposed to defend your beliefs and your cause and your movement and your hard work that you put in. And that's what you're supposed to do. I'm here, which I was getting ready to go, but I'm gonna stay on here for a few minutes. I want to hear what these other guys got to say.
all right, we got Dark Knight
Go ahead.
came in first, and then we got my all right first people, and that is not me doing a voiceover on myself. My voice is you can hear it. It don't even have that rasp, don't even have that whatever it is. My voice is completely different. You saw the logo up there. That came from Always Cherry Pick. If you guys do not know and understand, he actually put it up here in the comments. If you don't understand what he's talking about, go
Hey
figure
Rob.
out what he said about South Florida. Dark Knight, go ahead.
All right, Rob. I want first shout out to the panel, everybody on the panel. Rob, it's actually Chocolate Nomad, brother. So I appreciate you.
Boy, chocolate is dark still.
I the problem I'm having right now is why I ditched DoorDash a while ago is because they don't show total payouts, and to me, that's like I tried to tell somebody this the other day. It's like going to a grocery store and the grocery store Safeway telling you, we're not going to tell you the total price of your groceries till you check out. It's manipulation. And for a lot of these apps, Amazon Flex, they don't show you, where you're going when you pick up your load. It's manipulation. So I just can't rock with companies that work that way, and that would eliminate a lot of what was going on if they would just show out the true payout. But the problem with DoorDash is their whole business model would crush because nobody would take those orders because most of their customers probably won't be tipping. So it's a bad deal. That's why I don't mess with DoorDash anymore. It's just because I need to see the full payout.
No, go ahead. No, something weird just happened to me. I'm looking. My daughter just walks in with. Sorry, people. She walks in with her bestie Anna, and they just give me $20. I'm like, why are you guys giving me $20? And she said it's from Anna's wallet. Anna, take your money back and keep that. That's what I told. That's why my whole face that had nothing to do with this. I would just hit off sideways with something completely different. Don't. But I heard what you said. The manipulation and I heard all of that. I heard all of that. I get it. They don't tell you in certain apps. Certain apps like an Amazon Flex, it's different from like a food one. You know what I mean? They gotta have some special, some special there to make sure you're gonna do your route. These food things, you can really just like, no, I'm not doing that specific order. But like when you're doing a flex or something, you gotta do the whole route. You know what I mean? You gotta do the whole route. You know, it's a little bit different, a little
It's the
bit
same type of.
different,
It's the same. Yeah,
little bit different. But the
kind of though,
manipulation,
because
well, the manipulation is not really manipulation because they tell you that if you do this, you can see more. And that's not manipulation to me. That's saying that if I want to see what it is right now, I stay like this. If I want to see a little more, maybe I should do a little more. I don't consider that manipulation. I just consider that you just, you like you say, people say, I am my own boss. I'm not going to work. All right. You don't want to see the extra stuff because your business is not, you don't want your business able to see the stuff. It's like you don't want to have a business that sells online either. You just go online, but you can't sell online. Like that's what it is. In order to sell online, you got to hit certain stuff. In order for me to get monetized and get the super stickers, I have to do certain things. I got to now wait another week to get something else. They keep giving me tasks to do so I can hit them, so I can see what the whole thing is about. Every business is like that. And people got to understand you can manipulate that once you figure out the system that you are dealing with. Then you can be the always cherry pick. You can be the DoorDash revolution. You can be the Dark Knight if you want to. But until you understand how to do that, you got to learn how to work in all of that to be able to do it. You just can't start off and say, here, that just give it to me. I don't know anything anyone can do to where that's just given. Tell anyone to go get any job and let them walk in and say, I'm the boss. Let them do it. Not even the boss. Let them walk in and say, hey, I can tell you to go clean the bathroom. Hey, you know what? I'm going to write your schedule down. Tell them to go and just do that anytime they want to and see if they can. You
here's a
can't. You got to work for it.
here's a problem. I understand that part of it, Rob. But when somebody says we're not going to show you the full payout when you're doing a job, it's just like if you're going to buy a car, something, and they don't tell you that the full price of the car till after you sign the paperwork. Could be more, could be less. That's not right, my man.
No, it's not. You want, all right. See, and I hear what you're saying. It needs to be all the way there so we can pick. If they did that, would nobody, it ain't gonna work. You know why it ain't gonna work? Because everyone is lazy. In order to make it to get like that, we're gonna see the right ones who will go ahead and do it, and then we'll give them this other stuff. If they just said it like this, like they would be bankrupt completely
That's what I
because no
said.
one would really want to go ahead and do the thing. Well, let me pick from a list. I will tell you an app literally in California down here. If you're in Long Beach, Santa Monica, Hollywood, and San Diego, best deliveries. We have an app like that to where all the orders pop up and all you do is pick which one you want and when they leave, they leave. And the ones that don't get those orders, they didn't get them. Now, they don't see where it's going. All they see is the payout. You
Grubhub
see what I
shows your
mean?
pay. Well, Grubhub shows your payout and where you're going.
See, but this is what I'm saying. How many people can get on Grubhub?
But I'm just saying
No,
that
how many people can just sign up and get on Grubhub as fast as they can on DoorDash and Uber Eats?
that's the problem. The barrier to
All
entry.
right, it's not a problem. Grubhub knows exactly what they want. You can't just get in there because we don't want you because you ain't gonna do what we're telling you to do. That's why. That's why Grubhub did that. I've been on Grubhub's list for 2 years. I know I'm good, but the ones who are on the thing doing the thing, they are not letting it up. You know why? Because they know what they got. They don't want to let me in there. They don't want to. That's the problem. We got apps that won't let people in because of they are trying to make it so people are doing these things. So if you are on one app still trying to be rogue, you're going to have rogue results. If you go with the app and figure out how the system is working and work with it, you will have better success, what will allow you to do what you were trying to do until you don't need to do that stuff that they told you you had to do. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And for me saying that, I'm the bad guy. And I agree with everyone. They should have it, but they don't. It's a business. Work for it. Cherry Pick, what's up? Don't do this cherry pick stuff right now. Cherry pick, don't do the cherry picking right now. Flex said you make no sense. Flex, how do I make sense? All right, Flex. I want you, Flex. All right, Flex. I want you, Mr. Flex. Stop doing DoorDash and everything, Flex. I want you to go get a job. And when you fill out the application and they put the requirements and then they say we're hiring for managers and this and they have requirements for those, I want you to bypass everything that you don't have and say I'm applying for this and you have to pay me this. Go do it, Flex.
Hey, HotFacts, you hear me?
I got you now. What's up?
Man, I can never get this right, man. I'm not smart like that.
I got you. What's
How
up?
y'all doing?
We doing good.
Man.
We doing good. You know, it's a little heated right now. It's a little heated.
Yeah.
I'm not everyone's favorite right now. I'm not even Rev want to hit me in the face right now. But
first of all, Rev is mistaken. DoorDash dumped Walmart because it was a crap and nobody was making money. DoorDash wasn't making money. Go look at the articles. Walmart did not get rid of DoorDash. DoorDash got rid of Walmart. So just understand that. They didn't lose it. They dumped it like a sack of crap because DoorDash knows they did it long enough. And if Uber Eats wants to mess with them and they get the scraps because Spark gets the good orders, if they want to do that to their drivers, fine. But DoorDash got rid of them. So don't think DoorDash is going downhill. You're still the leader, and they don't want Walmart. Walmart's trash. The cherry pick. Spark cherry picks the orders, and the junk left over was going to DoorDash drivers. So understand, DoorDash cut them loose.
No,
anyway.
I did an article, and when I did the article, I read what the DoorDash's spokesperson said. I read what the Walmart spokesperson said. You know what I mean? I just put together.
And Walmart agreed, correct? Walmart agreed. They ended our relationship.
It was mutual. It was mutual. I call it mutual.
My ass. Whatever, it don't matter. Anyway, listen, I could talk all about everything you guys just all said, and it was so many subjects. I'm not gonna. But I'm just curious, and I don't mean to beat you up. Can D-Rev hear me?
He's inside doing an order. He might be coming to the car. He might be coming back to the car.
Okay, well, here's what I'm going to set up, and maybe you can explain it to him a little better. Is UDM a villain? Is UDM a good person? Is he a hero? Is he a mentor? Is he a horrible person for letting people know about Deliver That? Or is he a horrible person because he's not sharing and educating the community enough? I'm so confused. I have no idea. But I'm here to tell you right now that UDM's responsibility is not to get the DoorDash revolution monetized. So I hate to tell you, he's nice to the man. I believe when he had Deliver That on, D-Rev called in and asked a question. If I'm not mistaken, I could be. But let me tell you this. That ain't what that man was put on YouTube for, is to get him monetized. So that's all I got to say. So I'm curious, what's the problem with Deliver That with UDM?
Oh, all right, yeah. See, and this is territory that HotFacts. No. This is territory that HotFacts. This is not my water, people. I'm looking at the water. I don't do Deliver That. I don't know nothing about that Deliver That.
I'm asking what the problem is, not you.
No. This goes to.
He was asking me.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm letting the people out there know, Rev. I'm letting the people know why I'm not going to be involved in this. Is because I have no responsibility involved with no Deliver That. This question goes directly for the Rev and these guys there. People, I'm about to step back and y'all listen to this.
All right, let me do it for you, Robert, and then we'll talk. Views expressed on this, it ain't Robert HotFacts, so don't get mad at him. This is all on me, y'all. It's always cherry pick. Go unsubscribe to me, hate me, get me banned from YouTube. I could give a crap less. Don't This ain't Robert talking. This is me and D-Rep having a conversation. And at the end of it, we're still going to be friends. So y'all don't get all worked up about it.
Yep.
I'm just curious that what the problem with Deliver That in UDM is with you. If you say that we're a community that is supposed to teach and show people how to make money, that's what he was doing. Because it's saturated your Deliver That area, that ain't his fault, my fault, or nobody's fault. So, I mean, what is the problem? And is he a villain? Is he a hero? I'm not sure where you stand on my man UDM. But I'll tell you one thing, and I said it when you were in the car, I guess. He's not put on this earth to get you monetized, D-Rep. He's here to protect himself and his family and his friends. So I'm done talking.
Hold on, yeah, I will. Now, I'm gonna ask you a question. Did you say something about monetize? I want to get some clarity on what you were saying.
I want to say that there was a video back, and it may have been you talking to Robert. Can you hear me? And you were talking about UDM and the responsibility.
No, I know it's you and I talk. Go ahead, bro.
No, well, that's what I'm talking about. I'm confused. I'm telling you, you get yourself monetized. It ain't no other content creator supposed to pull you along. So UDM
Hold on for a minute. I'm not worried about being monetized. I'm gonna tell you why. If I do get monetized, that's a good thing. But that's not my ultimate goal right now, because I got other streams of income out here outside doing this right here.
But if I'm not mistaken, a couple months back, you did a video and you were inferring that UDM had a responsibility to monetize people, certain people, and that you were one of them. And if I'm not mistaken,
I didn't say monetize. I didn't say monetize. I said
bring along. Maybe not monetized, but what's he bringing them along?
I ain't saying about no monetized.
To get you monetized.
No, hold on. See. No, I don't need to apologize. What I was saying is this here.
I'm not asking for an apology.
Listen to what I'm doing.
No, is he a good person or a bad person? Is he good for the community? Is he bad for the community? Get it over with.
Let me answer your question. I think that I understand the question that you asked. Okay, let me answer that. My thing was, we both put out videos, right? Okay. So I was telling these guys in my area, because I brought them on, and I'm gonna tell you how I brought them on. It was through a sweepstake contest, and they won that contest. I turned them on to Deliver That. I was in training with them, training them on the right procedures on how to do Deliver That. And I also said that it was on them on the decision that they made, because they got greedy. You see, so I had to get on them about, if you gonna do multi-apping techniques, this is how you should do it. I even showed it in the video on one of my lives how to do it. You know, I'm gonna give a good example. Now, over here where I'm at now, we got Red Rob, okay, we got Salsa Rita. I'm gonna use them two for example. I know I got two orders over here, and one is at 10:45, the other one is 11:15. All right, they're about a mile apart, but they're going in the same direction. Now I can do them, long as I know these restaurants be on time. It's all about learning your market as well as knowing your restaurants. So I know I could take them two orders. I can stack them. All right, we had these guys that was stacking orders incorrectly. They was holding them too long before they ditched them in the pool. They wouldn't leave drivers time enough to get them within 30 minutes or 45 minutes before the pickup time, which wasn't fair. A lot of them got kicked off the platform and deactivated because they didn't listen. Now, I was trying to show them how to do it if they were to do it. My thing was, I said he didn't maliciously put this information out, and he was intending to put this information out like he was intentionally doing it to do harm. I said that from the jump. What I said was that he said that you can't multi-app do and Deliver That. You can do
No,
it,
he
but
did
not
not.
wow.
He said to watch himself because I'm his friend and he knows what I do and he knows I know he has the sponsorship, but he knows damn well if he sees me doing the deliver that, it's a pretty good chance I'm bringing something along with it. And when you say
Yep.
that you can, D-Rebs, you're telling sitting at two restaurants and you can stack those orders with two separate companies. I hate to say it. I was saying you're not a cherry picker and you never were. You have an obligation to take those two orders
You're still
for
not
your
getting what I'm
family,
saying.
for
I'm
your
talking
bill.
about
No,
2 hours.
I'm
Hold
saying
on,
it's a
hold on.
different
You're
subject. That
still
proves
not,
you ain't no cherry picker. You
you're
never
still
have
not
been.
catching,
You are
you're still not
obligated to
catching what
double
I'm
up.
saying. You're still not
I hear
catching.
what
No,
you're
you
saying.
don't.
I'm telling you
Because
a
what I'm
different
saying,
subject.
no,
A
no, you
All
don't
right,
catch what I'm
people. I
saying,
just
bro. You don't catch what
All
I'm
right,
saying. What
people.
I'm
I
saying
just
is
hit
this
mute,
here.
people. Rev, I just hit mute, people. This is Hot Facts, people. When you are a moderator, you gotta moderate. So right now, we're gonna give Cherry Pick just went in to go against what Rev was saying. So we're gonna let Cherry Pick. I'm gonna let Rev get the last 30 seconds. Then Cherry Pick can come up with his question that he was gonna combat with, then his statement, then it will go right back to Revolution. Okay, let's get back to it. Let me do it. You unmuted, Rev? You unmuted? There you go. Rev, you got 30 seconds, and then it's going to Cherry Pick.
So let it go cherry pick first, then I get the last 30 seconds.
All right.
Because I want
All
to
right.
get an
So Cherry
understanding
Pick.
clarity of what he's saying.
Cherry Pick. You got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes on the mic.
I got 2 minutes, man. I feel like I'm running for office, man. You're killing me,
All
bro.
right, do your thing. You got
All right,
2
listen.
minutes.
All
Now
right,
Flex, you gotta
listen.
unflex. All right, wait. Flex said what the F 30 seconds. Flex, it was 30 seconds because he was just about to finish up his last words. That's why I said 30 seconds to finish up. Then I explained it, Flex. This is moderation. You gotta listen, Flex. You can't just be trying to talk. This is what moderation is. All right. So now Cherry Pick gets 2 whole minutes. When he's done and says I'm done, then it goes over to Rev. You got people. This is why people don't want to go on other look. This is how you moderate people. Give everyone their respect. Cherry Pick, it's on you. When you're done, just pass it off the Rev.
I got you, man. I appreciate it. All right. First of all, I was asking a question about deliver that and UDM and why D-Rev thought that UDM is obligated to bring him along. Start talking about other stuff. But it brought up a simple point. He said you can take those orders. And we're discussing earlier, is he a cherry picker or a top dasher? And that he's both. Well, I don't think he's a cherry picker because, like I said, I am obligated to the people that depend on me so they get fed and eat, have a good lifestyle to take both those orders because that's what a cherry picker does. It's not can you take it. You have to take it. I'm obligated to take it. It's in my blood to take it or I'll go get a real damn job. So that's the first thing. But what he's talking about, deliver that and messing up his area, I thought we were all supposed to be friends and share information. And we were all supposed to be part of this community. So UDM shared deliver that with his community and he's sore about that? That's absurd. So that's really where I'm at right now. So the original question, without getting in all this, I know, and Lex said, who cares how many subs these people have? I got whatever amount of subs I have. I could care less. I would trade subs right now. Just unsubscribe. I don't care. I'm never going to be monetized. And if I am, I don't really care. So Flex is correct. Well, who cares how many subscribers people have? It's absurd. I mean, come on, man. The whole thing is like silly. But I could talk when I listened to D-Rev speak today. We could talk for 4 hours. But what I'm here to talk about, single, is UDM a good man, a bad man in his eyes? Is he supposed to drag up everybody and get y'all so y'all have 5,000 subscribers? I mean, you talk about cheating and calling DoorDash, that's not cheating. But cheating is riding somebody's coattails and then saying something with you, Robert, on your interview, saying it, and it's on the air, and the man can hear it, shaking his head, going, well, he's a hypocrite. And I ain't speaking for you, DM. I'm saying that's the way I look at it. And yes, am I a shill for him? You bet your ass. I'll protect him today. So that's all I got to say. That's what I want to talk about.
I got you.
We can all those future conversations and all those other subjects we can discuss. I'll be around, man. I ain't going anywhere. But
I know
that's
you
what
ain't
I.
going nowhere, people.
But
Look,
I specifically
cherry
talk
pick
about
ain't
that.
going nowhere, people. Just know that cherry pick ain't
All
going
right, now let me
nowhere.
finish, because then I'm after he's done, I'm gonna stay and listen. But I got to go make some money tonight. But just to
Yeah,
let y'all
no,
know,
go do your thing,
this,
man.
this
Sit
is
back.
my thing. I get
He
to
would not
propose
let you
myself.
cherry pick.
Let me.
See, I gave cherry pick 2 minutes, and he was trying to go for 8. He a typical American rapper. You give them a lead, then they trying to rap. Cherry pick will always be here, people. He ain't going nowhere. His opinion all the way counts. I'm just gonna say this before I hide off screen again, because this ain't got nothing to do with me. I still say it's cheating. I'm gone.
All right, it's my time now. Good. To answer his question, first of all, I'm not riding anybody's coattail to get monetized. That's point blank. Gonna stop that right there. Now, number two, he asked me, do I look at UDM as a hero or villain? Neither. I look at him as a leader. Okay. So that's what I was talking about earlier. A leader, not a villain, not a hero, a leader. Now, in other people's eyes, some people may look at him as a villain. Some people may look at him as a hero. Some people may look at me as a villain more so than a hero. I don't call myself a hero. I don't consider myself a hero. Number one, I'm a delivery driver that is a content creator that has that has got out here in these trenches and learned how to do these apps. There's more than one way to be a cherry picker. Always cherry pick. Now I would do videos to prove that. I was speaking of dirty cherry picking. All right. Now back to deliver that. I said it. People can go back and look at the video. I said that my team messed themselves up and got deactivated. I did not accuse UDM of that. The thing that I disagreed about was this here. You can multi-app. The only way you can multi-app doing this here is I take 2 hours in the morning. I'm already knowing I'm assigned to a 10:45 assignment would deliver that. So between 8 o'clock to 10 or 10:30, I can be on other apps, multi-app. That was my message. You know, he put out there that you can't multi-app, which he is right if you're trying to do it at the same time you're doing deliver that. That's what I was saying. So my team turned around and said, look, we gonna do it anyway. I said, well, the man told y'all to, just like I'm telling you, you can't do it. Well, we're gonna do it anyway. That's why they got deactivated. Maybe I didn't make that clear, but that was about. See, there's no beef. Now it might be different points of view, and me and him will get together and talk on his channel, on his live, or however, or behind the scenes. We will talk. I'm not a UDM basher, you know what I'm saying? But people think I am, you know, because I may be the only one that stood up and said, well, I think you was wrong in one statement you made. I'm a man enough to do that with anybody here. You know what I'm saying? Just like you're doing with me right now. So let's get that straight. It's not discrediting somebody that paved the way and put in the time, effort, content, sweat and tears in the trenches as this man have done. That's why I said he was a leader. That's why. No, he's not a villain. And I'm not saying he's no hero either. It's how you view him in the eyes of the public, you know. He have helped a lot of people, just like head coach Jake have helped a lot of people. But we got to take this pride and ego issue out of the equation because we got too many problems that we need to solve with DoorDash. And we found ways that we could do it on our own, whether we feel like we can do it and it means necessary, or by doing it by the textbook. That decision is up on the driver himself. and I'm still cool with you, bro. Now we have to learn to disagree. Have to learn to agree to disagree, and don't fall out with each other. Because, like I said, you the guy that done turned the light bulb on for me, and have me to bring out some of the best content I done brought out to this day. And I thank you for it. And you gave me another idea on I'm going to show the various ways of cherry picking on my channel. And I don't think no content creator has done that. That's not dissing anybody. It's just challenging me to go another level with my information and content. Thank you.
Now, Rev, I'm gonna say this before Cherry Pick says anything. I know he might be doing an order right now. I'm gonna let you know. No, wait. Just before, look, I only got 3 seconds. Cherry Pick, I only got 3 seconds. Cherry Pick, I only got 3. What Rev just said about that, you were one of the ones that have showed him some things. I'm just letting you know that I can vouch for it because we have personal conversations and we have spoken about this. And I'm about to back on out. I'm gone. You guys, it's on y'all.
I appreciate that, and like I said, Rev, you and me are friends. To me, this is just having a conversation. This could be over a beer or shooting a game of pool. I don't have no hard feelings, but I appreciate what you guys both said, and truthfully, my just to let y'all know, I've been delivering food since 2018. My channel appeared the last day of March. My comments, what other content creators have discussed and you guys have adopted over the years, all the horse shit that Pedro acts like he made up, I did before he ever did a DoorDash order. So when you say that, I appreciate it, but deep down inside, I know what I've done for this community over the years. I know that I can go back and look at content creators and say, they did a video in 2019 because of me, because I sent them an anonymous email or I managed to get to convey something. So y'all got to realize part of why I made all these cherry picks is because it's enough, man, and y'all are out of control. And your so-called leader gets to call people names. I get to call people names now. If Pedro's going to act that way and be inconsiderate, I will be twice as inconsiderate because he set the tone to who you guys think, and not you two, but how the majority of the community thinks he's important or he's a leader. So does all that make sense, or am I just rambling now? I am here to stop the bullshit.
You're not rambling. You're not rambling.
And that's where
you're not rambling.
I could show you a dozen of his videos that he did just because of me before I was always cherry picked.
Should I call him again? Should I call him again and him not answer? Should I call him again?
No. I ain't talking to no Pedro. You ain't getting that much from me, Robert. I give you a lot.
No, should I call him so he not answer me? I'll call him for him not to answer. Does everyone want to hear him not answer?
No, I got a message. Go look at my last 10 videos. There's my message.
Man. You talked about Pedro. You know I couldn't just stay out. I had to say something.
I know. Hey, Pedro, you want to say? Pedro.
No, I'm gone.
All right. Anyways, D-Rev, you and me are good, right? That's all I got to hear at the end of this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All because we had a difference, and now we were able to talk about it, and we talked about it on a real conversation because that's what we had. We had a real conversation. We're gonna continue to collaborate. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Like I said before, you have turned the light bulb on a lot for the content that I brought out, and I'm giving recognition to the content creators out here that has inspired me. And you are one of them. I thank you and I appreciate you so much and your support, brother. I thank you for coming on today.
I appreciate it. You and me are having a conversation, and guess what? At the end of the day, it's about food. Sir. We are not in the break room at a hospital arguing on how we're going to perform surgery on some poor lady dying. You know what I mean? It's only food. You know what I'm saying? The worst we can do is show up 10 minutes late with somebody's hamburger. We're not going to kill nobody, hopefully. So, I mean, it's just a conversation.
But hopefully next year, brother, we'll go down to where Anthony's at. We can share some pizza down there.
You all come down. Hey, I might be. I get all the free pizza I want. That's my friends, man. If I told you I made more money at one Anthony's last year than probably most people made all year, but that's besides. But listen, I know I sounded like I was sticking up for him, and that's why I came on. And guess what? I was. I was sticking up for UGM. I'm touchy about it.
I know about the history. I know about the history on it, and that's what you're supposed to do. That's just like if that was with Reese or something, and I felt like, okay, that don't sound correct. I'm getting ready to come on too. Man, all of that ain't nothing but respect. I appreciate that. He gonna appreciate it, and we all should appreciate it.
But trust me, that man off YouTube, he cares about the community, and that's all that I gotta confess. And there ain't nothing else to it. I've seen it. I've seen it in his eyes. He cares about y'all, even if you don't care about them, and not you guys specifically. So, HotFacts?
Yeah.
Hey man, I told you that I wasn't gonna be on your show, and this is twice now. And this is pretty good. Did I do good?
No, and look, people, you guys don't understand. He was like, I know why you didn't answer my text or nothing. You made me contact you. I knew exactly what you were doing, people. See, you guys don't understand. He also said, I'm not going to be on your show no more. And people, he on here again. And I just want to let you guys know that voice went on my intro, people. That is cherry pick right there. So if you guys understand what's going on, he has a it's like we're superheroes, and it's like, all right, I'm Blade, right? But then I don't know that it's somebody else, and then you got him. But we got one of the same enemies, and he like, hold up, I want to fight him. And I said, go ahead, I'm gonna watch. So people, figure out what I'm talking about right there. He already told you guys something. Figure it out. My man is here to stay, and he will pop up whenever he has something to say. Respect it. Move on to the
in
side.
closing, Robert, I do not take the first order today. It ain't gonna be great. We are opposite, but we both hate Pedro's ass, so now we're friends.
Yeah, boy.
I ain't taking the first order today. I show my might and decline the first order unless it's catering.
Yeah, complete opposite people. Complete opposites, people. You can be complete opposite people and have the same goal.
That's it. And does your family sleep under a tree at night? Because mine sure don't. We both know how to get paid.
Yeah, boy.
That's it. You do it your way, I do it my way. I don't give a shit how anybody does it. The more people take top dashers, the more I can cherry pick. Everybody needs top dashers.
Right.
All right. I'm about to head out for my 6:30, baby. You all have a good time, man.
Double salute right back at you, people.
All right, peace, man.
Right. See you, D-Rab. I appreciate talking to you.
Oh, yeah, people. That was
same here, brother. Hey, our collaboration ain't over with. Let's keep it going.
No, it's not, Ram. It's not. He bounced on out people's station identification. People said it's getting real in here today. For those of you who don't know, this is Hot Facts. I say, people, we go 1 hour, but it could go a little further if it gets a little hotter. People, you just heard another. They're like, we got people out there saying, hold up, we know about all the regular people who is always cherry picked. People, when you know about Hot Facts, you will catch them here. People, Hot Facts is more than just a brand. It is the truth behind what we stand for. And every single person has a voice, and everyone will be respected. Oh, Jada Kansas, the reason why we are still talking about Pedro is because every single day he puts a video up after he watches the lives, and then he tells people our things, and then he says that these are things you should be listening to. But then he's switching it up. So if everyone is watching his videos, the reason why we cannot let the hypocrite slide and just slide off in the sunset without no one knows, we're going to throw tomatoes at him until he runs off the stage. They threw tomatoes and stuff at me, so I can't come on the stage. That's why it is happening. If he don't like the funk, he needs to use some Selsun Blue, okay? Now, that's all, or Vidal Sassoon, whatever one he want to use, he got to use some of those. But he cannot walk up here looking like Moses' brother that can't run a mile right. He can't keep doing that. That's not gonna happen. Can't do it. Can't do it. We are going to watch him, and then we are going to watch the content that he is putting out. We're going to watch the things he say. Everything he is saying now for the whole year and a half, 2 years he's been doing it. In the past like 2 weeks, it's going all those. It's like Benjamin Button. It's all like going away. It's all going away to where he says he's going to be starting from the scratch. But I don't want you guys to know that, hey, I'm not going to be quitting DoorDash, but I have sponsorships and this, and I make money here. And people, you know why? Drowning his butt out. All the propaganda. And when I put up videos talking to real people, okay, that's what it's going to be. He did say the gig conference that he's going to do is live, right? And anyone can talk, right? Let's see if Pedro blocks me and my channel from being able to ask whatever vendors he has coming in questions. I'm going to ask them, hey, have you heard about Pedro's no tip, no trip, and how he'll make your customers not get their food hot? Do you guys know about that? I'm going to ask them those questions. Let's see if he blocks me out, because he said anyone can ask anything. I want to ask those questions. Let's see if he lets me ask them. Let's see if he bans me from the gig day that day. Let's see. And if you think you will, Pedro, I'll make another account right now just so I can, so it shows up there. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Get vendors who actually know who you are. Yeah, Flex, you said, really, bro? Yeah, Flex, this is the whole thing. Didn't you see me talk to a customer and walk with them and tell them everything, Flex? I talk to businesses and let them know what's going on too, Flex. If you got someone speaking about all these businesses and saying, I don't go to this restaurant because of this, he lives in his own state. Why is he saying I'm not going to go to this restaurant, period? He's saying things like that. Don't they know that a lot of the drivers who pick up in their spot, they pay attention to him? So why should they not know about what's going on so that they can know how to make money for themselves, Flex? You say, really, bro? Yeah, really, bro. Everyone can watch the news, right? But I'm a person that's active on my news thing, and I want merchants to not waste food, and I want customers to be happy. So guess how I can do that? By letting them know what's going on. If you don't like it, oh well. Oh well. They wanted me to never hit the scene. They wanted me to never hit the scene because I'm letting the merchants who look, when I build a relationship with the merchant, when I go in there, I'm building a relationship, and I'm going to make sure that they get customers. They're not wasting food, so they don't actually turn the service off so I can go in there and pick up. I want them to know what's going on. Give me thumbs. Let me go make all your money. That's me. If we got drivers who trash them nonstop, hey, they don't need to be going inside there. Well, guess what? Quit doing that. Look, Flex, he can't tell me the same thing. You know why, Flex? You watch me on, and here's the thing, Flex, I don't hide anything. You see me walk into the businesses, and you hear my interactions with the merchants and the customers. And I tell all of them to come and watch me Hot Facts. And they hear me talk about the good drivers. They will hear me talk about the bad ones. Now, can I tell them to come watch my whole show? Yes. Now, can anyone like that say, hey, come watch my show? They're going to have to not read any comments and not say what they really feel. That's what I'm telling you. I do that every single day, Flex. So, yes, I'm serious, bro. I'm serious. I'm not hiding nothing. This is Hot Facts. Let him go and lie about me. You're saying he can say the same thing, bro. Well, let him lie. The proof is in the pudding on what I do. He can lie all he wants, but I have videos that show that that's otherwise. He can go ahead and see. Now you want to say who cares, Flex? The customers care. Didn't you hear the customers say they really do that? She asked me all those questions because she did not know. So yes, who cares? Once I let them know what happens, and then they figure out that's why my stuff didn't come or that. That's why, Flex. Who cares? Me. And this is why these drivers don't want to come on here. I'm going to bust them out of the water. I'm going to bust them. I'm going to bust them. Okay? And if they don't want to get busted, then they should. And that's why Kim was smart, Flex. She said, "Well, I've never been. I don't know about this, so therefore, I'm gonna make sure I go ahead and do it so I can teach right." She's and she don't even trash people. All of the new subscribers that these guys get is from her. All of them. Jada Kanza. See? I get you. If someone contaminated water and had people drink the water, are you going to tell the people that the water is contaminated? Or are you going to say, who cares? As long as I'm the news, it will show. It's only for a little while longer, people. It will be drowned out. I am finishing them, people. I am nailing in the final nails in the coffin. You guys just wait. It's almost over. We just have a little bit of time. It's almost over. The content that he will not be doing the content, everyone else will be, and then everyone's going to say, well, 2022 is when it's a whole different way of content. Just give it some time. You gave it all that time to accept it. Just let the little bit of time I have to just fade on out. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to nail it in as quick as I can. Just let it happen. Let it happen. I'm nailing it out.
Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue, people. This is something new. This is something new. Just take time, digest, try to have an open mind about what's going on, and check out everybody's channel and quit trying to attack certain people and understand where that person is coming from. It is a new day, a new era, a new type of content. It's going to take time for y'all to digest it. I understand that. I get it. I was already prepared for it. So, hey,
right,
I'm good.
Right.
And I'm here to stay. I'm not going to be one of the content creators that's going to tell you that I'm going to throw the towel in and then I'm done with DoorDash. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm here to stay. Brother, I thank you. I got you back. You know that.
Oh, yeah. And people, Rev was not on my side. Rev was not on my side the whole time today, people. If you didn't pay attention, Rev was not on my side. You gotta watch and listen. Rev was not on my side the whole time today, people. It's hot facts. This is what happens here. You guys, did you guys not pay attention to any of that?
No, we just had a different views. That's all that was. That didn't mean I wasn't on your side. We just had different views.
No,
but I didn't get a chance to express that.
But they didn't even understand that. But they didn't even catch it, though, is what I'm saying. They didn't even catch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go ahead.
They didn't even catch it. So yeah, people, I'm saying it because yes. You know what I'm saying? My own partner, we had a different opinion. My own partner. What you guys talking about? Come on, Hot Facts, and talk about it. Quit crying and running. Quit crying and running. Now, I'm done with Pedro right now. I wasn't even on him, but I have to use him as an example until it's extinguished, people, and that's all it is. Whenever I say best service, you guys are still gonna think he's talking about Pedro, even though I came in with my service. Don't tie service and just you should then. If you think I'm good, then the opposite be the other way. So it is what it is. I'm still going win. Gee whiz, this was a good one today, Rev. This was a good one today, Rev. This was a good one today. I'm almost mad at myself right now. I want to fight with myself.
No, don't do that. But congratulate and celebrate, because see, that's what demolition is. Demolition is never pretty. It's tearing down things to build it up. So no, it's not gonna be a pretty picture. All of us gonna disagree with one another from time to time, but we have to learn to agree to disagree. Hey, but I'm here for the long haul, brother. I ain't going nowhere.
Oh yeah.
I'm right here by you.
People, we about to end this right now. People, what I will say right now is I would like to thank every single person that helps support Hot Facts and everything that we do. I would like to let the people know today is Wednesday. On Friday, I normally do an open link, and I just have it open. I was supposed to play a video for Roy. I'll do that tomorrow. Fridays are normally an open link, and I just say, it's Freestyle Friday. But I'm going to change it up this time. The super chats are in there. Whoever throws, it don't matter what it is. You throw it in there. You pick the topic, and we are discussing it on Friday. So give you guys a little bit of time. If you actually want something discussed, go ahead and you do that super chat. The first one that throws that in, that is what we will be talking about. If you want to get another content creator who we talk about, this is the news channel. If you want to get somebody else up here, go ahead and let them know, hey, I think you should go on Hot Facts. I like your stuff and all that other great stuff. If you guys would like to see, thank you for coming in, Gig Lebowski. I saw you did hop in there. If you guys would like to see Gig Lebowski or Kim Five Money Plans on here, just drop us some jewels. Let them know, hey, Hot Facts is looking for you. Go ahead and do all that. You have been watching Hot Facts Revolution. Let the people go with some words here. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts is, people, we have to learn to agree to disagree, and don't be bent all out of shape about it, because you shouldn't expect everyone to agree with everything you say. A real friend will let you know sometimes, look, man, you may have to look in a different direction. I might have to pull you on this subject here and explain why I disagree with you. All of us not perfect. All of us are not right all the time. But that's where we got to, bring within ourselves and be humble to say, okay, I was wrong on that particular statement. I was wrong on that particular topic, like today, for instance. And we just got to do this thing, with being able to agree that we have difference of views and everything. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to get too long-winded with this here, brother. I appreciate you. Now, I hate you felt like I was against you today, which I wasn't.
I didn't feel like that, Red. I just know we was at the barbecue. We was in the barbershop. That's all it was.
Okay.
People, you gotta understand, man. Shoot.
Yeah, we didn't go to St. Louis and turn up them Bud Lights, did we?
No. We was up in the barbershop, people, and it was what
this
it was.
This was conferences.
Yeah. And the real thing was, people, that's why I took myself off the screen. This is revolution and cherry pick, people. I took myself off the screen. I had no business in that whatsoever. So I took myself off, and it was what it was. People, revolution had a great message right there. I'm going to piggyback off that message, and I'm going to give everyone out there who was watching, who are mad at all of us right now, a big internet hug. You get one of those people. There is nothing wrong with anything. We are all good until the next caper. Yes, people, we gonna do my thing. I was born in 82. I'm an 80s baby. We gonna sign out of here and do it like Chuck Woolery, and we are gone in 2 and 2. Listen to these tunes by Navy 380. We're out of here, people. Have a great time. Thank you guys for watching.